Is school.com another rag pool? Yes and no. So, before we start, what even is school.com for all of you that have been sleeping on this trend? Let's say you are specialized in wheelchair basketball, or you have a sewing club, or whatever niche you could imagine. It's pretty hard to find people that have the same interests as you, or who have the same conditions as you but want to get started but don't know where. And here's where communities come into play. On school.com, you just build your community where you can chat with people that have the same interests like you, as you, and you can meet them in Zoom meetings, schedule one-on-one calls, Q&As, whatever. And you can also create courses where you teach them certain skills or how they can achieve whatever transformation you're selling them. And number 3, you monetize your community. You can either create a free community where everyone can join who has the same interests, and you can also monetize a community with monthly recurring revenue on your site. So the people will get billed based on whatever rate you set for your monthly rates. And on the question of is school a rag pool, and going with the answer yes, let's investigate why this could be a rag pool. So, first of all, what is this hype around school.com? I mean, the platform has been alive for, I guess, over 2 years now, even longer maybe. And it has all begun with this guy here, with Sam Ovens, who founded it a couple of years ago after creating his own agencies, teaching people how to achieve what he has achieved. He thought, let's just start this platform, right? Then, a couple of weeks ago, Alex Ramosi, the godfather of YouTube business, announced that he invested in this platform. And together with Andrew Kirby, a big YouTuber and the synthesizing godfather, they created the School Games. And the School Games is basically a competition where people who join school.com and host a school community pay $99 a month to host that community, and depending on whoever makes the most monthly recurring revenue, they win, like the top 10 people win a day with Alex Ramosi, where they talk about how to level up their businesses and so on and so. School.com on this aspect has launched this huge marketing campaign, and tons of people are competing. A lot of people who are unexperienced are paying $99 to just enter and to host your community after a 14-day free trial. And what I've noticed the last time was, because I'm one of those people with zero following who just launched his own school community, that in one video where I talked about the core principles behind why communities are so interesting, is that this one dude wrote, "Bro, you will never make 10k a month with school no matter what Alex Ramosi teaches you." I found this super interesting because in that video, I was talking about what the core principles are behind community building. It's not about jumping and chasing the new business model, but it's all about what is behind it. It's about creating a community, a niche with like-minded individuals that want to achieve the same as you and who are struggling to solve problems that you maybe have solved before, and you can teach them that in your community. And let's say I'm this person, I'm a newbie to business, I've never launched a community, I have no skills whatsoever, and then I pay this $99 a month to host a community, and with no time invested, with no skills in how to create a funnel, how to funnel people from social media organically or paid to a community or whatsoever ways you could achieve that with, of course I'm going to fail. Because first of all, if I do not learn the skills that it takes to build a community, and second of all, if I do not put in the time that it takes to nurture something this big with such a huge potential, of course I'm going to fail. And then obviously it's a rag pull, because I got allured by the school games where there's a leaderboard where I can spend one day with Alex Ramosi, and in my case I found it super interesting that the YouTube business grand godfather announced this. So this is one way of seeing school as sort of a rag pull. And on the other aspect, why could we say that school is not a rag pull? Here is a simple screenshot of the leaderboard of school.com, and here we can see there are already 10 accounts that are above $5,000 in monthly recurring revenue in the school games. And starting from Eddie Abu, who is a bodybuilding coach, I think, who teaches people how they can reach their fitness goals sustainably, who has already cracked 17k. Hamza has also cracked 14k. And Hamza has over, I don't know, 3 to 4 million subscribers on all platforms. And these guys obviously will win the school game. But what we can see are also here people that only have 50k subscribers on YouTube, like Max Person, who has Max Premium. It's sort of like a community where he teaches people how they can funnel people into their communities, and how he teaches them how to build funnels, how to create ads and creatives, and how to, yeah, like create a business based on basic marketing principles. So as you can see, this is a huge competition with big names in the game, and you could think, okay, hey, this is obviously a rag pull, because how am I with 0 followers and zero subscribers going to even have the chance to funnel so many people into these games? I mean, the school games are built like this. Every month the games are reset. Then everyone who achieves the monthly recurring revenue to come up to that spot has a chance to meet Alex Hormozy. But this is not what the school platform is about. The school platform is not about meeting him or winning this leaderboard. It's about what skills you nurture. It's about the skills you nurture. Dude, my drawing is awful, but please, yeah, just ignore it. It's about the people you meet, right? It's about the time you invest learning stuff, and it's about the brand you build, right? So all of the things that you put into school are things that are going to benefit you in the long term. So there's a big W for win. The school games and the school community is not about winning a leaderboard. It's about putting in time to surround the people you want near you on one platform, to build a group of like-minded people that want to achieve the same things. And therefore, I don't understand why people are so fixated on this 10 grand a month scheme. It doesn't really matter if you make 5k a month or 6k a month or 4k a month or 10k or 11k. It's not about the money you make, it's about the skills you learn and what legacy you're building for yourself. So with that said, I can comfortably tell you that school.com is a rag pull if you have no time to invest, if you have no skills to start with, and if you're not dedicated to building a community that you really resonate with. And yeah, simply put, it's a rag pull in that case. Then it's not a rag pull if you're in it for the long term, if you're in it for the long game. In my case, I want to gather people around me who are like-minded individuals that want to optimize their life around high performance on all levels. And this is something I don't want to do for 1 year and then quit. This is something I want to do for the rest of my life, if possible, right? Therefore, I don't need to win the school games this year or next year. Maybe I win it in 3 years from now. Let's see. So make sure to subscribe to follow along this journey. And therefore, I don't think that school.com is a rag pull, obviously. And what I am basically trying to do with school.com is I am building the Sculpt community. And in the Sculpt community, I want to have like-minded people around me who don't only want to improve their performance in business, in their relationships, in bodybuilding, in improving their cognition, but I want people that want to do all of this, who want to become holistically high performant. And therefore, in the Sculpt community, I want to not only create courses around these topics and share what has worked for me, but I also want people that share their best practices, their habits, their processes that got them to where they are. And together we can also craft and think about the methods and best principles to get us where we want to go next. And that's why I created this community, and that's why I'm creating content around this, because I want to attract people that think the same, who have the same ideas, and want to do the same. With that said, the Sculpt community on school.com is my community, and if you're interested in joining, make sure to check the link down in the description and see you there if you're interested. And yeah, until then, have a great evening, have a great day. Cheers.